What's going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Flash Jackson Road to the Show. Last episode, Jackson played his first games with the Jackson Generals. He really pulled his average up. He went up to 221, definitely improving, and now he's got the opportunity to work on some other attributes the week left in this advancement goal period. But ever since he was traded from the Altoona Curve, he's been definitely playing better and especially hitting. So here, bottom of the first, and Jackson right there, right up the middle, a nice line drive to center. Jackson begins this episode right where he left off last episode with a single, and now bottom of the third, 2 on, 2 out. Jackson's going to hit it to right field, but this one is playable for the right fielder and an RBI opportunity. Jackson is unable to drive home the run, and the Generals would lose 3-2. Jackson only goes 1 for 4 in the game, but next game in the series, now 0-2 pitch to Jackson, and he's going to swing at that fastball out of the zone. Strike 3, 3-pitch strikeout. Want to limit those, obviously, but 2-0 now. Jackson's going to take ball 3, looking for another walk for his advancement goals. 3-1, Jackson taking all the way, and that's another strike up in the zone. So the payoff pitch now with 1 out, and Jackson late on the slider. I did not want to swing, but it was a strike, and I was late on it, and so it's another swinging strikeout for Flash Jackson. Bottom 5 now, an RBI opportunity, and Jackson grounds out to the third baseman, but 1 run does score. Okay at bat, at least he gets 1 more RBI on the year. And now, bottom of the 7th, 5-0 lead for the Generals, and Jackson looking to keep piling it on as he gets a single and puts himself on base. That's where most of his hits have been going. And now the Generals have 1 man on, nobody out, but a ground ball to the pitcher, and that is going to be an easy double play. But still, the Generals go on to win 5-1. Jackson only 1 for 4 in this game as well, but he picked up his 14th RBI of the season. In Jackson, he's mainly been playing the number 2 spot. Maybe he could be a leadoff hitter one day. He's played there before, but for right now, it's mainly the number 2 role as Jackson hits this one to short, and it's going to be ruled a single because Jackson has the speed to probably leg that one out anyways, but the next hitter is going to ground out, just throw it to the second baseman, and that's going to be good to end the inning. So 2 on, nobody out now for Jackson. Another opportunity with the Generals down by 2. 2 on and nobody out. Jackson looking to come through with a big hit, and that's not what a big hit looks like. It's a ground ball and a double play as the Generals miss out on an opportunity there. Jackson, still 15 points. I don't think he deserved them, but 1 for 4 yet again. Average up to 223 as we look now at the goals. 100 points to spend. I'm just going to focus on contact right now. Want to keep getting the average up more and more. It's been getting better. And the power versus righties will go up as well. As we get to about the halfway point of this season, there's the All-Star game that Jackson did not play in. And now it's another game. Bottom of the 6th for Jackson, and 2-2 pitch slider off the plate, and Jackson looks silly swinging at that one. Strike 3 swinging. Now bottom of the 8th, Jackson, he's going to hit a soft one to the third baseman. He's going to throw it to the second baseman on to first. Another ground ball double play. As Jackson's been hitting into a few of those recently. No hits in this game. Jackson down to 219 average. Next game now, bottom of the 3rd. Jackson hits this one to right softly, but it's past the second baseman and into right for a single, putting 2 on for the Generals with 2 out. Next hitter's going to drive this one to left center in the air, but it's playable for the left fielder, and the Generals are done in that inning. So, bottom of the 8th, Generals down by 1, 2 on, nobody out. Another prime RBI situation for Jackson. He hits it on the ground to the shortstop, who throws it to second on to first. No double play. Jackson beats it out, but once again unable to come through with the RBI. But runners now first and second. The Generals have tied it up, but a double play is going to end the inning here, and the threat from the Generals to break this game open a little bit. So bottom of the 10th now. Another opportunity for Jackson. Can he come through? He hits it to third baseman. He steps on the bag and throws it to first. Another double play. Jackson right now having some struggles. Bottom of the 12th and 2 out. Jackson, it's another opportunity. He's going to hit this one in the air, though, and that's just going to be a pop-up to the shortstop. And Flash has been getting the opportunities, but just has not been getting those base hits with men in scoring position. Top of the 13th now, still 1-1. This one hit a long ways, but this ballpark pretty shallow in center field, as Jackson is pretty much already right there at the warning track to come through with that catch. And the Generals win the game 2-1 in extras. Jackson only 1 for 6, average dipping a little bit below 220. Only 3 days left now to get 3 RBIs and 1 more walk. Can Flash finish off these goals in just 3 more days? See here, his last 10 games, he's batting .325, playing well ever since the trade, batting over .300 for the Generals. So 2-0 right now. The Generals down bottom of the 3rd. Jackson hits softly. to the shortstop, and he throws on to first, and that's another ground out for Jackson, having trouble getting out of the infield once again after hitting so many line drives last episode for hits. Bottom 7 now, and Jackson hits that one over the third baseman's head, and Jackson's got eyes for extra bases. The left fielder gets to it, and Jackson's going to take a hard turn around first base and think twice about it as he just stays with the single. And now 0-1 pitch, and Jackson taking off, trying to steal second base, but a perfect throw guns him out, stealing at second. So bottom of the 9th now, Generals down by 4. Can Jackson lead a rally? He's going to swing at that fastball and strike out to end the game. So he's had some opportunities in this episode, just not coming through with the big hits. Goes 1 for 5 in that game, and now the advancement goal period is over, and he only went 2 for 4 on the goals. And we'll check the email now and see what the manager has to say about that. And it says, "You've been warned. We're not going to make any moves yet, but if this kind of play continues, you'll leave us no choice. Turn your game around as soon as you can." So Jackson needs to get all 4 of these goals here. We got to make this manager happy. He's playing well for the Generals, but not getting all the goals done. Next game now for Flash as the Generals are once again losing 5-0 now, and Jackson hits one down the left field line. Just foul. Could have been extra bases. So 0-2 now, trying to avoid a strikeout, and that's exactly what he does. Slider low and away. Jackson swings and misses, strike 3. Bottom 5 now, nobody out, but 2 men on base, a runner in scoring position, and the Generals need to get some runs. Jackson early on that pitch, and that is going to be hit down the left field line, but well foul. 1-2 now, Jackson strikes out swinging. Another missed opportunity. Bottom of the 7th now, runner in scoring position, and the Generals down by 9. And now Jackson's going to hit one out of the infield, but is it too little too late? The runner is going to come around to score, and Jackson's going to leg out a double. So now the Generals only down by 8, and Jackson at second base. Next batter up, nobody out still, and he's going to hit that one to the second baseman who can't handle it. Jackson trying to go for home now after the second baseman had trouble, and Jackson will score on the risky base running, but when you're down 8, you might as well take risks. But still, the Generals lose 10-4. Jackson 1 hit, 1 RBI. Gotta get RBIs for this advancement goal period, and we're going to work on batting clutch now to improve his swing, and that's going to be what we're going to be doing going forward, as we're going to go early into this advancement goal period for the end of the episode. And Jackson hits a single up the middle. That's kind of what I was hoping more of in this episode, but a lot of ground balls that could not get out of the infield. Top of the 6th now, Generals down by 1. Jackson is going to hit one the other way. Doesn't hit too many the other way. This one's going to reach the wall as Jackson hustles around first base into second with a double, and the runner did not score. He held up at third. 20 points for that solid at bat. Now 2 on and 2 out. The pitcher stabs at that ground ball, and he's going to get it and throw it on to first and not let any runs come home. So 1-3 now. We go top of the 9th. Jackson trying to be a hero in the 9th inning. 0-1 pitch, and Jackson's going to hit that one right to the second baseman. Throws it on to first, and Jackson is out. And the Generals go on to lose this game 1-3. Jackson's average stays right where it was when we began this episode at 221. Did not play as well in this episode as last episode. Last episode was tremendous for Jackson, but we will continue the Flash Jackson Road to the Show series very soon. I'm having a lot of fun playing this and happy to see that you all enjoy this series. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.